Hey there, friends. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the toy market again. I've been showing off different collectibles like Turnabout in my collection. The thing about specialty toys like this is people don't know where to fit them into like a curriculum. You need to have a glue language that holds all this together. Like having gone through several of my recent videos, you might be wishing you could hold some rhombic dodecahedra in your hands and actually look at it more closely and stuff. And so there's an appetite because you're educated towards a certain goal, a certain kind of comprehension. But minus a curriculum, toys like this, which are kind of boutique and expensive, cannot compete against, big box plastic and stuff. And even though like this is a fragment of another kind of museum gift shop, I think this was called Ball of Wax, and each one of these was called a whack, and it was kind of wacky. And you could go to the Buckminster Fuller exhibit in the Chicago Museum of Modern Art, which is what I did, and then see this in the gift shop. But is there a curriculum tying it together? Do we know about the whole number of volumes? Do we know about the RTs of various sizes? 21.21, 7.55, 5 plus, those are all RTs we've discussed. And really, no, that curriculum is not obviously part of the culture. So I'm saying toys like this tend to perish when there's no context for them, right? It's like a civilization that loses its reason to be, right? So you got to keep the story alive and so on. This kind of necklace one, you may have seen variations on this. This is one of my favorites. You can actually involute it completely around. It makes this kind of necklace, but it's also all made out of, what is it, mites, double mites? It's made out of mites, but the color scheme is not quite following the actual out. Anyway, you can do all kinds of stuff with this. Highly recommended if you can find one, right? So let's maybe bring back these toys. Maybe that's what we're wanting to do next. And how do we do that? And what's the technique? Like I'm not the super marketing expert. I'm not Mr. Advertiser super duper man. So I'm like just thinking maybe we can sort of revive the specialty toy, this geometric toy market, if we think in terms of working backwards from a curriculum. And that's what the movies do, right? It's like they've got this plot, they've got this characters, they've got Star Wars, they've got something already in production, and then the action figures, the kids already have a canned fantasy. Now, I'm not saying that we don't have to hijack anyone's imagination. We can leave it up to art students from all over the world to just get this as part of their everyday curriculum. I'm still trying to build the cube. I know it's probably painful to watch here, but this I haven't played with this for eons, and actually getting it to fold into a cube is a much more difficult puzzle than I remember. But that's part of the fun, right? That's part of the fun. So my thesis again is let's fight to bring back the toys and think environmentally, think of, I'm not saying we can afford to mow down a lot of forest for wood, beautiful wood toys like this. Maybe just have play centers. I like the Montessori approach where a kid gets out a kit, there's some guided activities, and then you put it back. It's like not every kid needs to own one. It belongs to the school, and the school helps people share and learn how to share, and you end up economizing that way and have less redundancy and trash buildup, really. So let's think about that, and I'll talk to you soon.